prison justice for James if he gets a guilty, mate. But I tell you what, me knowing the system the way I know the system, if they put 19 different offences on you, you're getting guilty on some of them. You're not walking on them all. So it's the inevitable, really. Yes, Annie, Andy, Joey. Why didn't you meet James? What do you mean, why didn't I go to the centre of Glasgow City by myself to a gym where he trains at with all his mates and lives? Well, why the hell did you think, lad? Are you stupid or something? Shithouse tactic, mate, weren't it? Come on, think about it. Called me out, got him in a corner, and he went, I don't like it in this corner. Let's go to our town and I'll get me mates round me. That's similar to what it was. All you have to do is put the dough in and come, get on. He wants to click, he wants to go viral before he goes to jail and shit like this. He'll probably have pure girls, as soon as the convictions come in, trying to get their things pulled off his platform. You know, the ones that have suffered. I told you, lad, if you listen to me and you go and check his platform out, if you correlate the date of his allegations towards him and then look at the date of his loads, that he's, you know, that his content that he's uploaded, the interviews, and you'll see woman, lap dancer, this. You know, like he's playing a psychological game with his missus. When we don't know about it, because we haven't got a clue, have we? But you know what, you just leave, because that's what they like, them type of men. The arts, that's what they're creepy, aren't they? Do mad shit and that, sit outside the birds' kennels for like hours and that. For nothing, no. You're not trying to get her to sign divorce documents. Like that. Sign these. Yes, Jeanette, nice one. And now what happened last time? So you had he came at me. Then you had all weird kids, like proper horrible, dodgy people. You had this kid called Video Craig, and his best mate in Daniel Christie. They just came at me for English and that, horrendously. 5 years ago. Honest mate, you should hear the jokes they were telling it. Not him, but Video Craig, but that's his best mate. And you know, dirty minds think alike, don't they, people? Did he know? But if you hear some of them jokes, Holly, you know Holly and Jessica, the shit and the stuff that they were doing targeting me, coming on screen, fucking, you know what you'd expect to find your teenage son doing to a film on the telly, coming on lives while we've got children in backgrounds and that doing horrendous things on screen. Wow, this is what they would. I've got all the content there, that's what I mean. I just can't be asked to engage and giving them a little bit of, because it's like a little pack of monsters, you know, all perverted and all sniffing drugs and all egotistic and shit like that. They're all weird up there. So I don't like engaging with them. I know they're trying to antagonise me and provoke me to get lost in a cloud of smoke. But we've just seen what Shithouse has done. We all understand what Shithouse has been getting up to for years towards me. He's just running, and I'm watching him run, and I'm watching him run into jail, and I'm going to say bye-bye. Like loads of the people that hate him. The conviction, the only people he's going to attract on his platform after these convictions, if he is convicted, because it's allegations, it's all alleged at the moment, people. But if he is convicted, He's attracting no one to his platform but dirty men. And if you look at his platform, he'll give it to anyone. And he knows the background. Well, let me tell you why he knows the background. Because when I was doing my first 1 and 2 podcasts with him, he was discussing other people that he could interview. And he mentioned Andrew Tate. And I said, fuck that, he's a modern day pimp. You don't want to be letting him on your platform. And he never interviewed him for years. And then all of a sudden, bang, he's on his platform. So it's not like he didn't know the type of man he was. Because I told him, and he's like a modern day ding, don't put him in your picture. That's what I'm thinking. But obviously, loads of people like that character out there, don't they? Monsters proclaiming to be full men. Men that put their hands on women, proclaiming that they're full men. Men know if you put your hand on a woman, you're going to seriously harm her, so you don't. Do you understand? You contain yourself. You keep control of your emotions. Even if it's right at the last moment, you don't overstep that mark. You pull back at any cost. Real men do that. Shithouse men can't do it. Especially ones on drink and drugs. Into recovery, drink, drugs, recovery, drink, drugs, recovery. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they try and portray themselves in the external world as big warriors and big hard men and but within the shit. And it doesn't matter if they can punch your face in. When it comes to the real battle, they break, you don't. Do you get what I'm saying? So keep your manhood intact. I'm not just on about this and this. I'm talking about this. But yeah, let's not get caught up in all these washed up people that only thrive on the back of people. If you watch the videos, they tell you what they're like. I don't need to speak on them. All I will say is, if you're hearing people speak about me, just go and watch the video. It's normally them up there again. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not seeing many Scousers come out and chat the shit, are you? And it's not because the Scousers are scared. You might have the stalker and all these helmets that eventually are getting exposed. It's not because the Scousers are scared. Do you understand what I'm saying? You might have loads of Scousers that hate on me, but they're all criminals like that are coming at me. Majority of Scousers appreciate my angle. Fact. So ignore that what they try and spin. Like I'm some big hated figure in Liverpool. I'm hated by the criminal fraternity, and I'm okay with that. And if you're hating on me for screaming at what they're doing in our city, you just like them. Just like them. You're probably a mother that called your son a grass for telling on a sister for smoking. It's the mentality they've all got over there. You get what I'm saying to you? You got mothers calling sons grasses. Been weird. Let's keep it going. You're staying Liverpool Echo. It's not my Stacey. You've heard me 100,000 times. I sacrificed the G family. I've been by myself. Whatever they get up to in their lifestyle is entirely up to them, mate. It's unfortunate on the children. No matter what they say about the brothers, they've always tried to fend for the kids. Uncle Darren's always fended for them when he's in the picture. Yes, Donna. But as I say, Stephen was in jail when I cut everyone else out. He's on his own little spin, Stephen. I believe his offence was, the Echo painted him out to be extremely wrong in his offence. In reality, it was wrong. Massively. Why? Because you've got a 59-year-old fella or something But what, initially when they published it years ago, they didn't tell them that the fella is a regular curb crawler. And he's been like a dirty little wah. And R. Stephen's been on the pipe, you know, a crack fiend. And he's just sat the brasses off, waited for a curb crawler, went over like he was a fed. Hey, you shouldn't be curb crawling, you've been fined. Have you got the money on you now? No. Go back to yours. When he's gone in, it's gone into a tussle. And that's it. Got a 10. Out on licence, and he's breached his licence. Hopefully it's not other offences. Hopefully it's just like... But no, Stephen, 6'1". If he's eating well, 15, 16 stone, 17 stone. An handful, mate. An handful him, lad. But anyway, let's keep it going. You need a crime podcast, Darren. I will do when I'm ready. Just clearing the path of uncertainty in the minds of people that need to be on board, basically. What's clearing that path of uncertainty? Me remaining calm. Me carrying on moving forward. Not getting caught up in a tangle with these knobheads. That's why I addressed the sharpish. He's saying it took 5 days to address it, that English, isn't he? But in reality, I was speaking about it for 4 days and I thought, you know what, I better do an official reply. So I done the official reply, put him into a corner. Everyone's seen it. Everyone knew the move. People that understand tactics and strategies, they understand what type of move that was. That was a power move. Some of you won't have a clue. Power moved him, muted him, couldn't come back, had to make some sort of... Me, 24 hours to get to a gym in Glasgow, surrounded by the Kinahans firm. Goff. Stupid, mate. But I still came out, give him the benefit of the doubt. Get yourself in the car by yourself. Get to Birmingham. I'll come along. It's only ever been that rule with me. Depending on how ferocious you're being on the internet, depending on what you meet, to be honest with you these days. None of that cushion love like it was 6-7 years ago. Depending on what's been coming out of your gob, depends on what you felt when you meet me by yourself. I will leave your chin and throat swinging. Because you know what I'm like. Let's go, Nanny. Poppy Nolan. Trolls are in, Darren. They've been there for ages. Clickbait. Mentioning irrelevant names that are screaming for some energy. Reply to me, please. Off. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Don't let none of your boys get caught up in this life. I know I don't live that life, but that life doesn't leave you alone, as you're witnessing for years. Who is going to be the example? There's only one of me. I am an example. But who is going to be the example out of all these? There'll be one. It's all it takes, one example. Look at that example. You don't want to go there, do you? Do you? You just don't, do you? Think about it. JW, you fighting? I'm not a fighter, mate. I'm not a fighter. What makes you think I'm a fighter, lad? Have I gone out there and instigated anything? Or have just had to stand up and go, you shithouse, stop doing what you're doing, come and see me? That's not a fighter. That's someone standing up and defending himself from horrendous allegations. It's all different, lad. I don't instigate bullshit with no one. You're just seeing energy suckers instigating shit with me all the time. All I can do. It's just all I can do, mate. You can't do nothing. Even when you complain to the feds, You can't do shit when you're G's. So look, if I scream shit about it that's been coming at me, it'll go to the feds, it'll get took serious, I'll get arrested, I'll get interviewed, I'll get charged on these mad fences. Like I'm on charge now over the Kellys, right? And someone else, Maguire's, Kellys and Maguire's, right? So if I do the same shit, nothing happens. Nothing. For 8 years I've been suffering this, and every horrendous attempt like this one now, I've reported to the feds and all he can do. That shit that he's put out, I complained about it the day before. They said that's all we can do. But I can't come on here and reply as passionate as I want to. You've seen it yourselves, how many platforms have you just watched me shut down because of the stalker and that? And that was what they were meant to do. Him flatten all my platforms so he could come out, spread these horrendous allegations against me, and I had nowhere to come back and go, hang on. The fact that I had a few accounts helped me come back and go. If you haven't been through it, you won't have a clue. If you've not been through what I've been through with all these mad people, you just won't understand the dynamics of it all. It's just crazy. When you got just listen to what comes out of the mouths, and then look who it is that's saying. This is what I boil it down to with English and all these little weird scatty people that are reappearing all of a sudden. All I'll say to you is, go and look at the background. Look where he came from. Look how he first came onto social media. Look how they done it. Look how they've remained on here. Look at the promises of hope. Just go and check them out. There's 1.2k in here right now. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Protect the children, protect the future. Keep your children away from drug dealing. Keep them away from drug sniffing, drug taking, any substances. If we haven't got a powerful mind on our youth, we haven't got a future that's worth living, have we? And when you've got men proclaiming to be men, but go on to batter women and terrorise them and shit like this, and they've got loads of young lads been watching them for a few years thinking these are the ways to be. They're not the way to be, kids. Your Andrew Tates are bullying bastards, always have been, always will be. And anyone that was licking an arse years ago are exactly the same as him. You've watched me for years, you know, I've been screaming it from the get-go. So this isn't me going against any narrative that I've held for years. They're all going, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm going, he's a wrong'un. Now it's siffling out now, everyone's distancing themselves, but I'm still here going, he's a wrong'un. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, Sarah. And for me, growing up in a house where your ma's being obliterated by your dad every week, getting hospitalised, getting thrown out of bedroom windows, snapping backs and shit, because that's what happened with my ma. Any man that can do that to a woman, never mind a mother, they're just not like me. And I don't give they're on steroids, they're big and hard, they've had loads of fights and they can punch me in the head in. They still won't be like me and thousands of other men. And use young lads out there, use teenage lads that you think it's the way you're treating your bird aggressive, keeping your bird in order, because all these helmets have portrayed it that way for the last 3 or 4 years. English included. You know, this is what I'm saying. Your kids are getting led astray by half-witting men. Insecure, steroid abusing, coke sniffing rats, telling your lads how to lead a good life. I'm not telling your kids how to lead a good life. I'm encouraging them to lead their own life instead of some dickhead like that leading it for them. I'm not trying to create a big community of followers so I get rich. I'm trying to scream at your kid to become a leader in his own life, not be a follower. stand by my side, take the same walk, don't walk behind me. That's all what these coke sniffing weirdos do. They got more ego than what they have heart. And I'm not targeting no one who's not targeting me. As I say, I'm a reacting person. I don't instigate shit like. I'm just here by myself, trying to get on with my life. I'm just got all weird energy suckers. Now it seems like I was tensed, but I was all relaxed here. It's just my jaw tensed up. And I've never had steroids. I've never had growth hormone. Won't tell a lie. I had 7 tablets in 2011. 7, that's it. Right back on. So it is what it is, like. If you're in a relationship with a woman and you're treating her like shit, break it. Come away from it. I need to speak. When these are targeting me, I think it's best to speak about what they're well known for, which is really women being terrorised and women being coerced, women being subdued, isolated, physically beaten, psychologically beaten, sexually beaten. I'm using too many words here, I'll probably get kicked off my life. But there's loads of that shit going on. And it, you know, when you have got a nasty concoction of mindsets, when you've got a steroid abusing, crack smoking drinker, next level. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, people? And this is what you're dealing with out there these days when it comes to half of the big macho men smoking cigars and not thinking of it. They're all on a mad one. Scatty. Mans, Moody Moo, Scouse Power, Hello World, Lindsay Walsh, Mike W, Vanessa, Jake. How are you, Deborah? You good? Wings of Love, Dove. Sharon. DJ. Did you watch the documentary on Channel 4 last Thursday? So sad. Don't think I did, you know. I think I watched one the other night. By the Encroach Act and kids from... Where's he from? How daft can you be, mate? How stupid can you be? Mad. They're calling them sophisticated criminals, but they're using messaging platforms. Well, yeah, Scouse baby. Encroach chatting tonight again. Oh, is it on tonight and tomorrow? Oh, is it like a 3 chat? Oh, well, I might get that a little watch then around 9 o'clock. Watch it, come back on and discuss it. What you reckon, babes? Creative or what? Creative or what? Yes, Tracy. What's it called? I don't know, you know. Yes, Snoop. Fuff what? 24 hours in police supposed to be. Probably won't watch it though. Well, that hurt a little bit, just a little bit, it hurt. How are you, Reggie? Deborah? Reggie became a team member with Sarah's crew. Shani. Do you speak to young children in children's homes? We would love your help. I can help you, mate, if it's official. Don't need paying. just transport. If I can get past the security or whatever you need to pass me, then I'll do it any time for you, mate. I know, but the problem with me is the risk. I should have been doing this years ago, but it was the risk of all them cunts that stopped it. So I was meant to be doing assemblies 218, 219, but then someone tried to shoot me, didn't he? So now I've got a threat to life warning, which makes me a risk around anyone, basically. And it was me, really. I said, I'm not willing, because I'd been through it before, hadn't I? I'd had a young lad next to me, he'd lost his life. This time round, I've had another lad next to me, before knowing he'd got me to the destination. I had a lot of sympathy and shit, so it made me feel like them and someone else next to me now, they're nearly dead. When I knew he was an enemy and he set me up, it all changed, that narrative. Do you get what I'm saying? How do you think it's been going for me this week? The angle you're looking from, what you've been seeing going on, it's not just this week. For you that have been watching me for the last 3 months, 4 months, how do you think it's been going? Yes, Deborah Fairhurst, Reggie, Captain, Varsity. It's been horrendous, hasn't it? From your point of view. Some of you will have found it funny. Some of you will relish of it every night thinking, yeah. But if I didn't know how to handle that shit, I wouldn't be, you know. Yous would be thinking completely different of me. You know, if I hadn't had experience of this shit before, of these, like last time, I hadn't had experience of it last time, and it fucking ruined me, mate. Honest to God, the amount of people that switched on me. Weird, isn't it? And the same could have happened this time, but they just exposed themselves. Nothing's changed for me. I'm still just doing me. I just got slowed down in my spiritual world a little bit, but now it's flowing again. But in the physical world, nothing's changed. But still training. Still doing what I'm meant to be doing to just keep me body and my vessel long term. That's what you want to be thinking about. Is that vessel of yours going to be able to carry the Spirit of Christ for the next 30 years? You know it gets heavy. Is your body ready for that heaviness? Stop eating too much. If you eat too much, you get heavy. You don't want to be heavy later on in life. You need to be light. I'm not hating, I'm just saying. People get offended when I'm not trying to offend them. I'm just trying to say, you know, shit gets heavier as you get older. You need to be light on your feet when you're getting older. It's evidence. You know, just look around. You might have people in your family around 50, 60. Look at the difference. You know why the pisshead keeps going and the food junkie doesn't? Because the light on the feet. That's it. Eventually, that's a nice one, Lara. Sarah. Everyone has a past too, as you say, leave it there, he's moving, la da 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 da. They're not involved in my past. They can't keep me in my past. Only I can do that. They latched on to my past years ago, and that's why they're still latching onto that past. That's a different energy source. That's still there. You can have that. Enjoy yourself with that. You're not getting none of this one. This is a whole different energy you've got here now. I'm not going to let the same little suckers from back then jump onto this one, and not allowing it to happen this time. That energy then, what they latched on, they half created it. They cancelled me out and then started picking on me because I was complaining about it. Sounds mad, that, doesn't it? But that was the dynamics of it. It weren't me against him, it was me against them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And every one of them got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers and all this. Most of what they've got now is on the back of me. And if I let them jump onto this new energy source, they'll gain a few more thousands. But because I'm not allowing it, you'll see them get desperate. He's not biting, start doing more provocable things. You'll witness it all. It all happens on here. Last time, I couldn't defend myself. Now I can just go on my ex account. As raw as I like, mate. Based on truth. Based on fact. Never deliberate lies just to harm someone or be hateful or jealous. As I say, these people that are coming at me now came at me time ago. It's no fresh faces. It's the same bunch of horrible people. So I've done my research. You don't need to start running around and doing homework. I know what's going on in certain relationships with certain lads. I know why relationships have broke down. I know why people are being arrested. And it's all, none of it's nice. None of it. If you're a woman, some men will go, but if you're a woman, you'll know it's not nice. You'll know. If you've suffered, you'll know exactly what these lads are like who are targeting me. These aren't coming for no serious firm from Liverpool. They're not targeting me for a serious firm from Liverpool, not like that, these. Honest. Even them kids in Liverpool who don't like me for what I'm screaming will be saying, why is he putting up with this shit, lad? Honest. How's he just letting them get away with this? That's what they'll be saying to themselves. I ask myself this sometimes. But you know what? I don't need any more proof in this little world of ours for me to see that if I stay and keep on moving and listen, everyone that's targeted me in the last 8 years, and I'm not lying here, I'm not, whether it's a criminal gang, whether it's a gang of kids spray painting, everyone down the line has been fucked off to jail, killed, or going down the pan like these showers. Every one of them. And I always put it down to me being guided by whatever going on, but I think it's the truth. I think it's the truth. Honest. Telling his mates, you live by the truth. That's when you're being fulfilled. And like I keep on saying, it's like I've only just recognised this shit, but I'm working it out that it seems as if the truth, that's your belonging. That's where you belong. You need to start telling yourself the truth so you can see the truth in the world. A lot of you aren't telling yourself the truth, mate. So you're all lost. You can only find places with the truth. Everything's the truth, isn't it? Like if you're slapping your bird, you're lying to yourself saying it's okay. If you were telling yourself the truth, you wouldn't be doing that shit no more. So trust me when I start saying, like, tap into the truth, and no one can conquer truth. No one. No lie can defeat truth. No lie at all. So if you're sat there and you've got a gang of bellends coming at you, but you know you've told truths and nothing else but truths, don't give a shit about them. They start making you think you're a fucking liar. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't let them do that to you. Just don't lie in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? Be honest, and especially if you're on a journey of redemption. It's like you've got to be fully open and truthful about everything you've done and everything to come. Liar, liar, your bum's on fire. Don't get your shit in a twist. I'm the best liar in the world. But you can tell when I'm lying. Doesn't matter how good you are in lying, you can still tell the lying. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can also tell when they're being sincere. Not being sincere doesn't mean they're not lying. I mean, not being sincere doesn't mean they're lying. It does. It doesn't. You can be sincere in your lies. Dar es Salaam, Sam Walker car crash. His whole life's a car crash. Have you not noticed? Every car he's had, he's wrote it off. What makes you think it's any different, lad? Yes, Mandy. Isn't it though? Do you think his life? What you thinking? Do you think his life's not a car crash? Spitting kids out all over the place, not looking after them. That's a car crash by itself. Isn't it? Never mind beating, he's getting every other month. Yeah. I'll have sympathy for him, Darren, yeah, alright. Just attacking me 3 nights ago and he came back on me, weren't he? Started running his mouth off again, didn't he? Shut up. Be told, get home, go to jail, get it done. Who's kicking in? Who's kicking in? Who's kicking in? How are you, Sind? Donny, you good? Official football? What's wrong with you? Look, I'll just give you my angle on it. I don't really know what's gone on. The same people that told the source from last time contacted me again. Shebing, shebang, shabuff. Sent me some photos. I'm seeing about a 4-inch gash round his jugular vein down the right. And then another one about 3 inches up here. Then he shattered his collar. Boom. Panic mode, nothing to do with a car crash. Anyway, let's keep it going, people, let's keep it going. Choose a life, not a knife, Darren G. The world is violent. And there's loads of people remaining silent. Let not be silence on such an issue, people. Let's unite in the fight for what's right within our communities. Let's not let the council services destroy our bins. Let's not let the council take away our community centres. Let's fart in the spaces that we own. Let's smell the fizz out. I've just snapped a fucking bomb. Fan fucking tastic. 10 for that kid. Potent, dense, pure substance. What tune's that? What's up, Boo and Ivy? You good? Hope everyone's fantastic tonight. People, keep it real. This is what you get with me every night. This isn't me showing off. This is Darren G, not showing off. Imagine what I'm like if I knew how to show off. You've got to learn to show off. You've got to practice that shit. I've never practiced to show off. What am I showing off? Dun, 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 dun. I'm only messing, sweetness. Come over here and shake it for me. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Some of you just can't have a scream, can you? That's what's wrong in today's society these days. You can't even twiddle your thumbs. Can you? Well, you can't twiddle your thumbs backwards and forwards. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle. Hey, Dazza, twiddle your thumbs. Hey. Gaza, the thumb twiddler. Oh, they might have just left me open there for the trolls to just mix that shit up and come up with something horrendous. Shit's gonna get heavy on social media for me. Yes, Lady G, baby. Dolly Daydreams is in. This is a normal night with Taz, innit, peeps? Pardon me for being rude. It was not me, it was my food. Yeah. How are you, Marie Monaghan, Richie, Amy? Just free from the DHMP. How are you, lad? Stay free, lad. Choose a life, not a knife, my mate. Trust me. Break the cycle. Have you got children? Have you got younger brothers, younger sisters? Do you want any of them kids ending up in the prison system, the cycle of hell? No, you don't. So stop your crime. Stop losing your emotions in times of frustration. Embrace the process. Challenge the struggle. Elevate the mind through the darkness. Enlighten one's soul. Yes, Deborah, you good? KTR, Donna's having a scream tonight, innit? You had your hair done, girl? That's right, Donna. Donna's had her hair done. Donna's had her hair done. Nina. Bleach blonde Donna. Nina. Donna's had her hair done. Nina. Bleach blonde Donna. Nina. Are you beach blonde Don? You a beach blonde Don? Hey, Donna's a Don. Yo, bleach blonde Don. Me and no, not bleach. Yes, that's becoming a team member. Welcome in, sassy one. Where are you from, Sabas? Chresh J in there, pred. Your dad's a pred. That's why you've got a full mind, lad. Get on me live. Yes, Sarah. Ellie. I'm on a fast one, need to calm down. Oh, I don't want to get me live shut down. Well, let them shut me down tonight. Does it look like I give a shite? Oh no I don't, and no I won't. I'll come through your door, not like King Law. Let them shut me down tonight. Does it really look like I give a shite? Very creative tonight, I don't know what's going on. Yes, Kim. What's happening, sweet cheeks? Want to go get some skins and share a jabber with me tonight? I know your style back in the 80s, girl. Little acid tracky. Acid. 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 Remember the massive trackies? Used to have one of them. Torso's bossing him. Got bumped 50 quid for the thinnest trackie in the fucking world. Shit. Everyone was wearing them, weren't they? Fucking hell. Fashion leads the way, you know. Honest, your kids are dressing like ninjas. Now they're equipped like ninjas. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Trust me, it's the fashion that does it. Fashion and music drives the culture, people. Got someone in here going, Tommy Robinson. How old are you, lad? Why are you treating him like Steven Gerrard or something? You bell him, get out of here. Wouldn't mind if you're coming in going, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. You're coming in here setting some plant levelling old men out in train stations because he didn't take a leaflet off him. Just look at what it's about there. He's a mad kid, that coke fiend, isn't he? He's on the juice and that, and he all tight. Got this man back and choking the life out of him. Skinny jeans on, dead red in the face. You've only got to ask him a hard question. I know you've got loads of lovers out there, man, but it is what it is. Honest. I can see eye to eye with the Telford thing, everything else. I just feel like slapping his neck, you know, shaking his central nervous system. No rattling him. Oh no, he might get his security on you. Alright. Let's swerve then, because he's got 6 security around him. Have you seen him? Have you seen the security? You know, I was going somewhere and all of a sudden got some kid that just got out of jail for sex offenders. Standing there like he's stocky, walking down the street with me. Who do you think I am, you? Get back to jail. I'm marching down here with me. Anyway, don't get offended, people. This is what it's about. I'm critical about everything in society, trust me, and I love it. Oh no, who was that outside my door? Who could it be? Oh no. We Paul are saying we love facts. What are facts, mate? Who invented facts? Have we got fictional facts and non-fictional facts? What's going on there? How are you, Marmite? We either love you or hate you. Yes, C5's Calnack UK, mate. Choose a life, not a knife, United Kingdom. Well, guess what, lad? You've made some great choices, haven't you, in the last 5 years? Well, let's evaluate what you've done. Main thing, what you've done. Stays out of crime. What were the consequences of that action? No jail, no mother's door getting kicked off its hinges. You've had this bird now for 3 years. Why? because you never went to jail like a dickhead. You've even started going to gym thinking you're hard, haven't you, lad? Good on you. Good on you, lad. I know you're there listening to me. I know you've took that decision, you've made that move. Stick it out, lad. Fuck them. What was wrong with them two? All laughing at me? Do you reckon they don't like me? What do you reckon they don't like about me, lad? Pure Darren Till eyes, that, weren't it?
Paul Frost, you know it. He's gonna fit with Paul Frost. And he's gonna fit with him.
Still crazy juice bombs, aren't they, on the slice? Seen the jaws on them? Jaws like fucking crocodiles or something, haven't they? What the fuck, move that fucking head guard off me. Got a head guard on your jaw, lad. Pure growth up, aren't they, eh?
I don't take growth. This is all nasty.
Little leg at your juice bomb.
Get out of here.
Screech before I put you down. Yes, see, Faz. Probably got about 5 juice heads in here now going, he's talking about me. Bird shitting himself. Calm down, he's not. Oh, just watch Coronation Street for a bit.
Alright, love, make the cup of tea. I'm gonna get him. 2 sugars, love. I'm gonna get him.
Eh? They put the dogs on the juice and that, you know, honest to God. You know them juice sets and you got them dogs and you go, wow, the dog looks like you know, lad. They're not telling you they've got it on juice.
Banging it on juice on treadmills all day.
Big fucking heavy animal. Just demolishing 12 chickens there. Hey, big mad set of cock eye on it. And then you see the thing that's walking and you just go, shit. What the shit. The size of your neck, where's your legs gone? Sit down, hamstrings. Yeah. Sit down, hamstrings. Shout 'em Oldham boys, go on Oldham FC. Hang on, who owns you? You know Oldham, innit? You never know. Yes, Marmite. You on one tonight? I'm just always like this. Obviously, the last few months, it's just had to be a little bit assertive, aggressive, if you get what I'm saying. You know, I've had to put myself out there, let you know, listen, shh, bell whiffs. You know, go back in your skin and fail for another month, you little cheesy bell whiff. I can smell you from here, leggets. Take your bird's gob with her, she's burning me nose with her breath. Yes, Jordan, see, Aaron, lad. Hey, it's the monkeys, the funniest people in town. How are you, Jordan? They've all got false teeth and they're round, the funniest people in town. Hey, it's the drug dealers, the funniest people in town. They're all around with headpieces. I better not upset them again. You know what happens when you upset the class A's? That's what they call them. Class A from bellends, mate. Aren't they? Don't upset the Class A's, people. They'll come at you like bellends.
You know what I mean?
Little ugly ones.
Hey, I'm a Belworth, I'm gonna get you.
All creeping up on you. All different whiffs of chabbies. One's cheddar, one's Welsh, one's Scottish. A little bit of Irish chabedder down there somewhere. Get down. Everyone else is blowing me a kiss. We're living on a star. I don't know where you are. I'm looking at your mom, who's sitting in my car. We didn't drive that far before I had you in, Ma. You know what I'm saying, Ma? Hey, Ma. Hey, John boy, ain't you clean out that shit house yet, boy? No, Pops. Anyway, have fun, people. Ignore the lyrics, I'm just having fun. Ignore all the haters sitting there waiting for me to look at the screen. Panic stations to get the comments written. And swivel on it like your mother did years ago, lad. Appreciate the strength. Like your mother did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Record on, spin it, playing. Record on, spin it, playing. That's your ma on me bed laying. Laying down, you silly clown. I couldn't give up with you white or brown. I'm coming through your town, about to take your crown. I'll make me bullet sting, let me sit like a king on your head. Feel it in your body, watch your body blip. You wanna see me bang, you wanna see me gang. I'll get you can snitch, I'll make sure your body hang on the ceiling. That's how I'm feeling, the way I'm peeling, the way I'm stealing. I'm reeling, get off my ceiling. I want your body peeling, yeah, you feel the acid. Your body's placid, it's going white, you silly little shite. I'll come in the night, I'll give you the fright. I'll come like a ghost, leave your head like toast. Leave it fans, I know you learned. Learning these lyrics, my critics. I'm like a political. Lost it. Oh, hey, here we go again. Look at the snitch on the paper with his pen stamped stalker. I'll get ya, I'll get the steel thing, make it fucking wet ya.